Hi everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. So last time out we fought against Mitsuo's shadow, and we kicked its fucking ass. So now it's kind of like the aftermath of finally capturing Mitsuo and making him, bringing him to justice for what he's done to all these people.
Right.
No spoilers, but that little line that he just said there, Mitsuo. All of the killings all on me. That is going to be. That's a bit of a what's the word? Sorry. That's a bit of a telling statement. Also, something else that's kind of interesting is this is the first one. Mitsuo is the first one that doesn't actually accept his shadow. Basically, everybody else kind of accepts that kind of side of them, that negative side of their personality, and kind of accepts their shadow to create their persona. Mitsuo is very much like doesn't accept it and just kind of, and it just kind of disappears, which kind of shit. Tells you that there's something different about this dude as well. So it's kind of a nice little attention to detail.
Confused from everything that happened, but we have a bunch of questions for you. First off, why did you do all this?
I like this from Teddy. Why did you do all this?
What the hell?
Tell me in 10 words or less. I don't think it works like that, Teddy.
Loser. Get out of my face, you freak. Freak?
Well, you're a piece of shit, aren't you, buddy?
Hold it, Teddy. You're not helping.
Did you really do it, buddy?
Get off my back. I already told you. I did it.
I will say that I really think Mitsuo's design is fucking creepy as hell. The kind of dead black eyes, kind of staring into your soul. His laughing portrait as well is fucking horrifying. Is creepy as shit.
Everyone's talking about it, right? It's a huge deal. And I did it. All of it. All by myself. You just wanted the attention?
Yeah, he does. He just wants attention, this boy.
How did you kidnap us?
Whoa, look who it is. Hey, Yuki. After all this time, now you want to talk to me? What bullshit.
Answer me. If you held a grudge against me, that's fine. But why the others?
Yeah, and so he doesn't really answer any of the questions here.
I didn't care who I attacked.
Yeah, so he's pretty much set up here as like the guy who wants to just wants to cause damage and pain for the sake of causing damage and pain. You know what I mean? So he's kind of set up as that kind of, I'm just gonna, I did it because I did it, and there's no other reason behind it. There's no grand scheme or anything like that. I'm just, the opportunity was there, so I went for it, basically. Kind of an interesting, it's kind of an interesting idea at this point.
Why did she have to die because of this bastard?
And again, the voice acting quality here is so fucking good. Yuri Lowenthal's so good as Yosuke.
What are you waiting for? Call the damn police! Yeah, you're right.
Get on with it.
Yosuke.
Headphones, boy. So yeah, Mitsuo has been got out of the achievement Lomot. Secure Mitsuo Kubo. Nice.
I guess this means
so yeah, we've
He did it all to
so
draw
we've
attention.
put Mitsuo Kubo back in the hands of the police, and the murders have been solved, and everything's going to go back to normal now.
I know. Don't worry.
Nothing could possibly go wrong at this point.
Let's leave the rest to the police.
My world will be peaceful again now.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. We really went through a lot.
I like scoring with guys.
Teddy, you keep going back to that, buddy.
What? Scoring with guys?
You don't need to know.
Kanji's just like, what the fuck did I miss?
Right, Kanji-kun?
Well...
Hang on, sauna incident?
I wanted to see everyone else's too.
Hang on, sauna incident?
That's right.
Oh, he's... Sorry. Fuck. I'm an idiot. He's talking about how he... his awakening in the other world. God, I was thinking... I can't remember there being a sauna incident. I remember the river incident, but I don't remember that. But there you go. Fuck, that was me being a dumbass.
In your case, huh?
Really? Wait, really?
Yeah, and again, you know, something different from the rest of the guys that we didn't really have.
Now that the case is solved,
We didn't really have an awakening scene. Well, we had an awakening scene, but it wasn't really kind of that traumatic thing of fighting our own shadow. I guess it's supposed to be. That's supposed to be why we're the leader. We have like, you know, we have full control over our faculties. I suppose we don't really have anything super dark and troublesome in our past to kind of hide. And I think it's also. I think it's also just because, you know, we're the main protagonist, kind of, we don't really have a backstory other than our family is, our parents have, like, gone away for work, and so we've been shoved with Uncle Dojima. So it's not really something which is,
Hey, keep it to yourself. You're sounding like
so that's kind of the reason why we don't really have have to fight our shadow and stuff like that. So yeah. So now the gang is trying to sort out a celebration. Because, you know, we've achieved our goal. The world has been, you know, the world has been saved. The killer's behind bars.
Will your uncle get suspicious?
Sorry, so we can just basically chill out and hang out. We wanted to go to Yukiko's place to kind of hang out and kind of do the full, go the whole 9 yards with the yukata and the hot springs and all that kind of shit. But a bit full at the moment, so instead we're going to be going to our place because it always has to be us doing fucking everything. And so we're gonna cook. So therefore we're gonna cook for Nanako. And there's so the three girls are gonna cook something. So yeah, Rise, Yukiko, and Chie are all going to be cooking their own specific dishes for Nanako. So first off, we've got to talk to Nanako to see what she wants to eat first.
A cooking battle? Now I'm even more worried.
Sure, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, we've got to go to the Chie and Yukiko are shit at cooking well one last time.
Dude, listen to me. For the sake of our stomachs, you have to cook something too.
And so, yes, I have to do fucking everything.
Then you can represent the team. Nanako-chan will be our judge.
I can be a taster too.
Nice.
Teddy can be a tester too. At the end,
Um,
you're supposed to say
But yeah, I actually kind of like Rise's kind of the way that Rise kind of is kind of snide and kind of takes the piss out of Chie and Yukiko about their cooking a bit. I kind of like, you know, how she's kind of all high and mighty with it. She's really entertaining. It's really funny to see her kind of goad the other two, as we'll see in a little bit.
Ask Nanako-chan what she wants for dinner.
What do you want?
What do I want? Anything's fine.
That's the wrong answer, Nanako.
She's just being modest. Ask her again.
That's the wrong fucking answer, love.
An omelet. I want to eat omelet with fried rice.
So yeah, we're going to be having omelet rice, which I've never actually had. To be honest, I'm not much of an egg person. I don't really like egg that much, so I suppose I wouldn't really like omelet rice all that much. omelette,
excellent choice, Nanako-chan.
you know, omelette is
If the
kind
dish
of
that simple, I doubt we'll get a second helping of
tastes,
mystery
you know,
omelettes.
it's got a very eggy taste, obviously. So not really my thing.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
I like this because this is kind of like, shit, we've got to make omelettes. Let's get the fuck out. And I like this comment here from Yosuke. If they're all making the same thing, why are they splitting up to different parts of the market?
Looks like you'll need all the help I can give you.
Very valid
What kind of
point.
omelet are you making? I'll go get the
Oh,
ingredients
here we
for
go. So, you've got 4 different types of there's 4 different types of omelette that you can make. Pick the American style kind of soy one, and that will give you the best and that will give you some friendship points with Nanako, and it'll boost your relationship stats with I think everybody who's present, which is kind of nice. Like, she's been such a bitch. I heard you choking down something so awful, and Yosuke playing it up. It's just so funny. It's a terrible thing. God. Yeah, and I kind of like how Chie is very kind of passive aggressive, and Yuki goes full yandere, almost.
You guys look like you're ready to enter the ultimate frying championship.
I love it.
Kanji-kun, that's alcohol.
I don't, Kanji goes to grab a bottle of beer. Shit, better put this back.
By the way,
I kind of like that though. Man after my own heart.
Am I allowed to eat this?
Of course you can. dear. Eat as much as you like.
You're such a nice.
I love this as well. This is such a.
One cooked already?
It's a nice little funny scene with Teddy. Teddy just kind of flirting with the sample lady, sample tray lady. The sparkles coming off him every time he moves.
No, I mustn't. I've got a husband and a son.
Dear God,
But I really want this meat, and I want you to cook it, miss.
Teddy, stop, love. Please stop. It's time to go home.
I'm gonna knock the stuffing out of that bear.
Well, I mean, is he really a bear anymore? He's got a human form. Yeah, at this point as well, now that Teddy's got his own physical body,
We say John was right.
the
Celebration
the
doesn't
Teddy
feel like
costume,
it's
I
over.
guess now,
In case
um,
it has
how Teddy
much
used to
to
look, it just kind of disappears and reappears as like
wow, it's
um,
really research.
as you know, as it becomes convenient. When it's needed, it's there. When it's not
you
needed, it
going
kind of
somewhere?
disappeared. Kind of like a an anime really, or a cartoon,
Guys kept their promise.
which I don't really like. Which I kind of like that, but
What if you
it would
made
just be a bit of a
promise with
pain in
me?
the ass to kind of have to
Just
explain it the whole time.
A promise?
You know, the suit's just kind of hanging in the background somewhere.
A promise that you'll play with me. How about
So yeah, Teddy's kind of wondering at this point.
Sensei.
We've concluded our promise with him because we
So I
promised to
should go
get the
back
killer,
over there.
and we've got the killer, and he's kind of been put away now.
But
So
promise is a promise.
uh,
It's not
you
good to
know,
break them.
he's kind of like, well, I should really go back to my world now, because you know you've done what you promised, so I should go back. And so Nanako comes up with the idea of, hey, make a promise with me, and you can get to stay in this world. And you know, because the whole thing is, you know, obviously the rest of us, we don't want him to go
Wasn't
back.
just my promise.
The rest of the gang love Teddy
I'm really, really happy.
for the most part,
Thank you.
and so they don't want him to go either. And that boosts up Teddy's rank to rank number 4. Again, with Teddy, you don't need to go out your way to do that. Oh, recalm. What does that do? Revives an ally with revives an ally with full with 50% health. So yeah, that's pretty useful to get. So let's get rid of. Yeah, I think we should get. No, we got rid of Repatra. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Be fine. So, yeah.
Yosuke,
So, yeah, Teddy's social link kind of goes along with the story. You don't need to bother with it. There you go. That's what I wanted to say.
Is that okay with you, sir? Huh? What are you talking about? You're not going anywhere.
And even Yosuke here is kind of like, dude, you've got a job over here now. You've got to pay me back. So, of course, you're not going to go anywhere. Kind of being, you know, showing in his own way that he doesn't want him to go. Kind of like Rise there, just get out of the way, Yosuke, you piece of shit. Anyway, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part when we'll actually have the tasting, which is actually one of my favourite kind of comedic moments in the whole game. And it will be basically us doing more social link and side quest stuff before the next story section. So yeah, see you next time.